Hello my lovely humans, welcome back. I'm FCA. Today we are doing a makeup look inspired by D&D as a part of the series I mentioned before. And today we are going to do the Bard. So I already have on Laura Geller's Bake, Balance, and Brighten foundation powder in light. And of course skincare, sunscreen, and all of that. And I also already did my brows. Just got those out of the way with some e.l.f. The $3 one in taupe, the liner. And we are going to get started. I have Milani Eyeshadow Primer. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on. You don't need a lot, but we do want to make sure that our eyeshadows go on nice and smooth. Using my 88 Coastal Original palette, I'm just going to choose kind of a neutral taupey color and mix it with a peach. Whatever kind of transition color you have, we're going to pop that right into the crease. I'm using my Profusion crease brush for this. And this is just so whatever color we put in there just really goes nice and smooth. The bards are dramatic. The only thing more dramatic than a bard at times can be a sorcerer. Because those things, at least in all of my groups, sorcerers and bards are crazy. And then they're very dramatic. So after we have that, I'm going to continue with my crease brush and using my Alyssa Edwards palette. Again, we're going full drama. We're talking about a bard here. We're going to go with this purple color, Believe. And it's just a true grape purple. It's a really good purple. It's hard to find good, true purples that aren't too fuchsia or magenta that are actually purple. And we're just going to pop this in the crease of both eyes. Okay, so once we get that kind of in there and cleaned up, I will tell you that Believe in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette from Alyssa Edwards, if that's the one that you're using, it does take a little bit to build up. A lot of purples do, but again, this purple is pretty killer. So I'm going to go in with a more of a white and mix it with a peach again. A lot of my neutral like highlight colors I have used up, so I'm going to mix them up. And I'm going to use a flat paddle brush and just put that on the top to help clean up there right under the brow bone, because bards are going to look good. They are going to have their makeup be, and again, it doesn't matter what they are, they're wearing makeup, all of them. More of a flat paddle brush. This is from Morphe, the M167. I am going to be using, I believe this is I have this in my Z palette. It's the only thing in my Z palette, so I'm going to have to try to take it out. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. This is Emerald. It is a shiny green. Go all over our lid. This might be giving holiday vibes to somebody, but it's a really intense, deep color, which we absolutely love. We love to go for it. We love to live for it. So we're just going to pop that on both lids. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I put a little more on my Profusion blending brush of the purple and just went a little higher. And we want to make sure we have a nice moon shape here is what we're going for. Blending it just so that for my lids, because I have a folded crease, so that means that there's like this little extra flap of skin that you can't see when my eye is open. So I have to bring my crease colors up a little higher above the crease so that they can still be seen. If you have mono lids, you probably don't have that problem, but you still want to bring the color up a little higher. So I went ahead and popped on some Better Than Sex from Too Faced. I mean, To a Bard, is there such a thing? Liner on. And as you can see, some of the makeup went a little bit underneath. So I'm going to use a Q-tip and some micellar water. I already got it on my Q-tip. And we're just going to roll it right underneath there. Nice and carefully. And it will clean up that edge. And I wanted to put my liner on first so I knew where to stop. We're going to take this is another Profusion liner brush, and I'm going to use the emerald color from Beverly Hills again, and I'm going to do that just in the second half of the lid. Gonna pull this color underneath our eyes just to connect the colors a little bit, because we didn't want this going everywhere, of course. And then we are going to get a little bit of gold and pop it in underneath. Also going to pop that a little bit into that inner corner just to brighten up the eye. I used Urban Decay's California Honey gold down here, but you can use whatever gold, whatever green, whatever purple you have on hand, of course. And so we have that done. We're going to curl our lashes, and we're going to use NARS Climax mascara because Bard. Once I apply mascara, I like to put a finger underneath my eyes and then give a couple blinks and then lift up. That way that excess doesn't go all over the place. And again, if you were really trying to cosplay a Bard, or you have a D&D ball or party, you might want to throw on some fake lashes. But for me personally, today I have to go to work and wear safety glasses and false lashes and safety glasses, like to compete for attention, like Bards do. Alright, so now we're going to go into our blush, and I feel like I didn't have a choice but to use Orgasm from NARS. Peachy pink with a coral shimmer to it, with gold shimmer. So we're just gonna pop that on there. I like to go about halfway where my eye is and then go up, and then just do a little right on my cheeks, because I don't need my cheeks to be the center of attention for this kind of a look. Bards like to go crazy though. You know, Bards want all the attention. Like, you could bring the colors all the way out here and you would still be totally, if you wanted a more editorial Bard, that would work out very well. And then I'm also going to use, in the same thing, the lid came off, NARS Laguna bronzer. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. sculpting face brush, the one that looks like this. I'm going to put a little bit down the nose. I tend to choose bronze colors that are also good for contouring. And then we're going to cut under our cheeks. So I'm going to get that all done. Be right back. Bards are absolutely going to want to be fully sculpted. Then I'm going to get some highlighter. I'm going to be using Daybreak Glimmer from Revlon. Just a little bit right above the cheeks. Bit down the nose and over the eyes, because that's where light would naturally hit. Now for lips. You can go crazy with lips for a Bard. You could go for a super hot red. You could go for an orange, which would work very well with this look because the green and the purple play off the orange perfectly, and this is the color Audacious, very Bard-like. But what I think I'm gonna go with is, this is one of Milani's Fetish lip balms in Kink, because, and it is these, it's a very purple magenta color. It's very hydrating and glossy. But just to add a little bit more bing, I'm going to use a Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Sun, just to add a little bit of glitter. Because, you know, Bards need to sparkle and shine all of the time. And they need to go all night. We're going to go for Urban Decay's All Nighter Spray. Some people think I use too much. I use just enough for me. And that is our Bard-inspired look. Very dramatic. I know that green and purple, some people say gives jester vibes. And I'm like, I don't know about your Bards, but my Bards are always ridiculous. They like to do jokes. They're tumbling all over the place. So I think that it still matches them very well. And I didn't want too much overlap between the classes. There are two that are going to be very, very similar, just because I was like, But I hope you enjoyed our little Bard-inspired look. It's very dramatic. It's very bright. It's very bold. and it's summertime. It's perfect for that. I love a good, bold, colorful thing during the summer. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the July vlogs that I have going on. And if you have any recommendations for videos, let me know. And if you're new, hello, welcome. If you found me randomly, hello, welcome, subscribe. It's free, it's fun, and we can have a bunch of adventures together. I'm real, but I try to be positive, and I hope that I have entertained you and maybe taught you something fun. I will see you in the next video. Bye, my humans.